Categories. Category is a technique that, let's say you have a class, you don't have the source code, but you want to add some other method to it. Categories allows you to do that. Now why would you want to do it? Let's say you have an string class and you are building a indexing engine. You want to load the string up and use all the functionality it already has, and then you want it to analyze and go through an algorithm to give you an array of keywords so you can store them in the database. So this is what you could do. You could add a new class, and it's going to be Objective-C category. Objective-C category in Cocoa Touch. I'm going to click on next category. I'm going to call it my NS string. And it's going to be category on NS string. Next. There you go. NS string, interface NS string, my NS string. So that's how you create a category. Now in here I want to define other methods, new methods, right? So I'm gonna, let's say, create a method. It returns an int. It's called my method in my NS string. And now it's up to you to come up with a useful name and useful functionality. I'm just showing it an example. And it's going to just return 1. That's all mine does. You can make a useful one. Now I have that. How do I use it? I'm going to go back to that .m class. Let's say we'll just go to the read functionality. Create it in a string type. My string. And set it equal to just that. Let's see. Could be anything. Now I could do something like this, I hope. Let's say nslog at %d. You know what that does? I had a whole tutorial on that. %d is, I'm saying, an integer coming here as a replacement. Right here I'm going to say nstring. No, missing a step here. If I want to use it, I want to include it, import it. Right here. I could do this here or there. Wrong. Number sign, import. Yeah, and a string, my string.h. That's how you do the import. And if I extend this a little bit more, even the name is nstring plus my string h. Nstring plus my, makes sense. Both of those appended together. So now if I come back in here and try to do an ns string no, not that, my string, my method, so I should be able to get one printed out right there. Let's see if it does that. It'll do that. There you go. See, ns string executed that method. So that's how simple it was to use categories to add methods to an existing class to which you don't have a source code.